Patricia Bazzard, who helped to mold the lives of hundreds of Bahamian youth through music and travels, has died. The wife and mother of 5 and mother figure to countless others, passed away on Christmas Day after battling cancer. She is the third cultural legend to pass this year. She is the third legend from the Ministry of Culture to pass in 2017. Her co-workers Kevin Cartwright and Cleophas Adderley died early in 2017. Janelle Noel Ferguson reports.
Organist at Transfiguration Baptist Church was her godfather, and he put her on a stool and accompanied her as she sang her first solo. The rest is literally history.
Audrey Dean Wright remembers her sister Patricia Bazzard as her best friend and the no-nonsense older sister who nurtured and looked after her. Now, the Baintown sisters started the National Children's Choir back in 1990, and it quickly became a signature of Bahamian excellence.
We wanted to give back to Baintown, and Pat and I, we spoke about it. How could we do that? And of course, we both love music, and we thought about starting a choir with the young kids in Baintown. And at that time, Norman Gay would have been the Minister of Youth at that time. And we spoke to him and told him what we wanted to do, and he said, oh, it's an excellent idea.
That idea birthed a national treasure, and many children not only participated in, but helped to set their foundation for life.
Pat really was determined that they were not going to be just a choir exposed to the Bahamas, and we decided to start our tours. But you know, very high on our list would have been our 2 trips to Russia, where our kids distinguished themselves. There were 67 choirs, and we came second. And there were choirs from all over Europe. And as I said, we have never been to one festival yet where there was another choir of color.
Bazzard is also credited for starting the National Boys Choir.
One day she was driving, and she had to, you know, there were the sirens behind her, and she had to pull to the side immediately. And there was the police car, and behind the police car was a bus filled with young men going back to prison. I don't know if they've been to court or whatever. And she said to herself, and this is, I hope I'm quoting right, it's easier to train boys than to repair men.
The impact of both choirs is far-reaching, as Bazzard dedicated her life to children. But she was also a performer in her own right, singing with Doris Johnson and the Lucayan Chorale, and also the Renaissance singers. And up until the very end, where she quietly passed away surrounded by family and friends in hospital, it was the music that she always enjoyed.
We sang her special song, Great Is Thy Faithfulness. She closed her eyes several times. When we were done, we had the prayer. So Pat turned her head to the side a bit, and I said she just needed to rest. And fine, we would let her sleep and we would wait around because the day was for her.
Now, despite the challenges, her sister, Wright Dean, plans on keeping the choir going for the memory of her sister to live on. Patricia Bazzard was 71. May her soul rest in peace. Janelle Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.